such a big hassle. So they must have had talents that we don't possess. But my name is An Nguyen from Columbia, South Carolina. Very glad to be here. The light's very bright, so I can't see you. Okay. So, you know, people ask me all the time, you know, who's in my team tonight? People ask me all the time, how do you build such a crazy team? And we're crazy, aren't we? Yeah! And I'll tell you, it's very simple. You know, how many of us came here, I didn't ask this before, but how many of you guys came here by boat? You know, the Vietnamese. I want you guys to look at these people, because for every single one of them standing here, someone gave a life so that they can be here. 50% of the people who travel by boats die on the ocean. So you think we pay such a high price coming here? Do you think we will take anything for granted? No! Do we? No! That is the first reason why we're so crazy, because we never, ever take anything for granted. If it is an opportunity that is presented to us, we take it and we run with it. We don't play with it, we run with it. Okay, that's number one. My family came here in 1993. My sibling, I'm the oldest of the five. So I have my brother here, Mike, and I have three other sisters. And my mom, who's been a widow since she was 31, and she never remarried. So we came here, and I remember her telling me we have $100 left when we landed in San Francisco. So we had to make a choice, didn't we? Because nobody's going to give us money. Nobody's going to do everything for us. So we have to decide. I was 16 at the time. So we had to decide what we needed to do. And we knew, or my mom, she taught me that success doesn't come easy. Success always comes with a price. And you have to be willing to work for it. And you have to be willing to pay the price. Many think that I become a blue diamond in 18 months and a qualifying team elite. They think it's an easy road. But I tell people, my success with Nu Skin has already happened before I joined Nu Skin. Because for the last 15 years, I have worked my way up the food chain. I came here with nothing, with no English even. So, but then my story is very similar to everyone else's story in here tonight. Because they came here with nothing in their hands either. They have to work their way up. That's what I had to do for many years. How many of you have to pick cans out of big trash bin at 4 a.m. in the morning to sell it? How many of you? Not many, right? Maybe one or two. How many of you have to iron clothes for like 5 cents a piece? How many of you actually have to lick envelopes? For real? I'm kidding. Get paper cuts all over. How many of you have to pick fruits in the winter at 5 a.m. in the morning? A few hands raised up, right? How many of you have to do dishes? Do the floor, do everything possibly that you can for many years. How many of you have to work 16 hours a day for 2 straight years with no vacation? How many of you have to work that many hours, rework your schedule so you can go to school full time, so you can get what you want? And how many of you are willing to do that? Many people work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. They think that's a full work schedule. That's more than enough. Sometimes they work overtime for 2 hours and they, oh my goodness, I can't believe how long I worked today. My goodness, I have to work 10 hours. I said, only? Because we do 14, 16 hours as normal. So we put ourselves to, at least for me, I put myself through those hard times so that I can become who I am today. My saying always to my leader is, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So the leaders in our team, they know this rule. They know that in order to be successful, they have to pay the price. And they have to work hard for it. Nobody's going to give it to them. You have to earn your right to become a ruby. You have to earn it to become an emerald. Or blue diamond like An Nguyen earlier. We all have to work hard for what we have today. Because we know the price we already paid when we came to this country. Or the price we already paid for the last 15, 20, We don't want to settle for less. We didn't come here to settle for less. So earlier the song, you said that in the song that we sang earlier, we thank Canada, we thank Australia, we thank the world, we thank the US for the open arms, we thank everybody for the opportunity. And like Min said earlier, the opportunity is given to every single one of us. The new skin opportunity is being given to every single one of us. But how serious are you when you seize that opportunity? Are you doing this for fun? Are you playing this not to lose? Or are you playing this to win? Are you playing this to win? That is the first thing you have to decide right now. Are you playing to win? Because some people just play so they don't lose. They just play within the boundary, within the safety boundaries. Oh, that's too much money. The airplane ticket, 500? Yikes, that's too much. I can't go to Utah. That's 500. What, 3 days of training, 10 hours a day? Wow, that's too much. I can't do that. If you're not willing to do that, do you think you can succeed? No. If you know my team, they stay up. How did you guys sleep like 2-3 hours last night? That's what they do. We don't go to bed before 2. We don't get up after 7 when we come here. I tell them, you want to sleep? Go home and sleep. Alan Nagar said better, you sleep when you die. Right? Now is not really the time. So, we're not working so hard so that we're killing ourselves here. We know the limitation on our physical body. But we know the price we have to pay right now to get what we want. So I set goals for myself, set goals for my team. So we have our 36 account going to Bermuda. I set a goal for 40, so I missed it by a little bit. So we set another goal. 100 account going to Hawaii. So on this day tonight that I set a goal for 100 accounts going to Hawaii. And I tell my team, you know what? We're not going to sleep for the next 6 months. We sleep in Hawaii. But we set really, really big goals for myself and for my team. Sometimes people are afraid to set big goals because they're afraid they cannot achieve it. But you know what? I tell my leaders all the time too, aim for the stars, and if you miss, you would land on. Right? So we're not afraid to set big goals. Right now I can set 100 accounts. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. We're going to do it, right? I'm going to do it. And I'll tell you, people still ask me, how do I receive the level of success that I have today? I'll tell you. I don't know whether you will take me seriously or not. The reason that you see a lot of my team members here tonight, because this is my formula for success. I don't have time to train every single one. I don't have time to babysit everyone. So the best strategy I can come up with is to bring them here, so that they can get trained by someone else. Who is that? Do you want to do that? Why do you want to spend time to train your people, right? If someone else can do it for you. But every single event, you want to pay attention, every single event that happened anywhere in the US, if people come, you can count the heads, and my team would take the most places. My team would be the highest ratio. I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying this so that you know, so that the next event, what do? People. Every single one of them come here. I have about 400 people here. So Tuan said he will have 300 executives by next month. I think we're going to have 400. Because every single one of them that came here to this weekend, they're going to go home and at least executive, at least. I have like more than 10 rubies just last month. Just like that, 10 rubies. So I would not be surprised at all if someone come home become ruby by accident. No, nothing's by accident, nothing's by chance. But you bring 400 people here, they become executive. So let's say you're brand new. How many of you here are brand new? I saw right, I can see you. Okay, good. And how many of you are going to be executive this month? Yeah. My math is very simple. You guys know that Asian So if you just came here, and then you're going to become executive, right? Do you want to become a Blue Diamond? How many executives do Blue Diamonds have? So if each month you bring someone here, it's better than that. So if every single month you bring someone here, whether they are willingly coming or not, or just like one, I told him like Las Vegas is very close by. If you come here, you're going to see the opportunity to become an executive. You do that 12 times. What do you become? Now, if you manage to bring 2 each time, how long does it take you to become Blue Diamond? 6 months! And how about 3 months? Can we become Blue Diamond in 3 months? Yes! Yeah, just bring 4 people, right? Yes! How many of you here have more than 5 people in your group coming to this event? See? So, that's a review right there, minimum, if these guys are new. So that's the formula. So we already set up events for you. You don't have to do anything, just come and dress up nice, dance, eat some food, meet some new friends, listen to some speakers that you might like or don't like. But you know what? You're going to go home, and you're going to get so excited, you know exactly what to do, and you're going to become an executive. And if your people, they become executive, and you're going to move up the ranks. So, you guys know that next month we have Blue Diamond University in Hawaii? I always wanted to go to Hawaii, but I couldn't find the right reason to go. And the airplane ticket was so high, and I didn't have a way to deduct taxes on that one. And I heard food over there is expensive as well. So I said, man, if there's a way for me to do this one for free, that would be wonderful. That was like 3 years ago. You know what? Next month I buy my airplane tickets, tax deduction, and I pay for my food and hotel, just that tax deductible. So I'm going. So in June, you have Leadership Summit here. So how many of you are going to the Leadership Summit? And the rest of you, how come you're not going? You know, the party is going to be bigger. There'll be more food here. Okay? And then in July, we have another event. And then in August, what is happening in August?